Today is Tuesday, uh, July 30th, 12:37 a.m. And it is truly an amazing thing to watch something unfold. And and when I project it and then it comes to fruition, it provides a goosebump in the situation because it it's a revelation. It's like saying that, okay, so that car in front of me is going to turn left or right or go straight based on my the confluences that I have created to come to a conclusion about the path, the car that is in front of me. And then a few moments later, at a certain point where I designate that event will occur, it occurs. That is a manifestation of the revelation that I have created in a trade. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's another one, 1 and 2 right there. And so what happens is that this is the area of respect. This is the other area of respect. And Aretha Franklin sang the song and she goes, just a little bit. She sings, just a little bit, baby. Just a little bit. Okay? Just a little bit. She's talking about respect. That's respect. That's respect. That's respect. And so I was in at this point here. I started to make popcorn. It went up. And then when I came back, it was down to here. So I allowed the trade to continue, having a fairly decent idea that this behind, the wind behind, will carry it above. And that there is a support here that has been established here. And therefore, even if it does drop, chances are it's going to bounce back up. If it does not, then I would have a fairly large loss. So what I did was I wrote it up all the way up there. And when it was at a certain point here, I closed out my trade. Okay. So this is a trade, this is a trade, this is a trade. This obviously I'm severely down. I was actually up quite a bit yesterday, and then I took a serious tumble uh, towards the close of the trade yesterday. But for the um, overall, this is down $41 on this 5K trading challenge. So just a little bit. That's all I need. Just a little bit. Even if there's just a little bit right there, that respect is going to cause this inflection to occur and start to go. And essentially what this is depicting is essentially a trading range right here. So respect here, respect here. That's support, that's resistance. Support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance at these points right there. And so if for some reason this forex pair is not in a transitional point based on a catalyst, then what it will do is generally will just fluctuate between these points, impacted by some other smaller catalyst that's causing this to occur. So why am I making this video? Because it's so fascinating to me that it would do this. It would do this. I had this inkling, and so I got out knowing, okay, so if it goes up, sure, it'll go up. But I think what's going to happen is my conclusion is that it's going to touch here, it's going to go back down. And if it goes back down a little bit here, maybe I'll get in here. But at this point, what it do is it hit this. What is this? I think that might be the 200 point moving average, right? This is a 200-point moving average. That's the 100, that's the 50, that's the 14 point data point. And so what I'm doing is looking for an opportunity to enter between these 2 points. And that's the crux of any trade that I have, essentially. It is a fundamental trade, essentially looking at where this point is and looking at where this point is and where is it. So if I look at this situation, I could say, okay, so maybe the support has moved up here and it's bouncing off here. But if I'm incorrect, what that could do is that even if I don't have a stop loss, what it could do is just keep going down all the way down to here, or maybe to down here. And so that seems to be a risky place to place a trade. And so the other factor is, so the region of making a trade would be somewhere in this region here, or somewhere around in this region here. That seems to be a logical point of entry. Okay, so this here, it could just be toggling here and here. And if I were to get in here or here, and then it started to come back down, that would be a severe loss and stop loss here. And so probably the right thing to do on a statistical basis, I would think that if it gets to this point here or to this point here, I will be looking into seeing that this is a resistance and seeing that this is a support, and I could trade off of those 2 points. Now, waiting for that event to occur is the tricky part. Okay, so I believe that's what professional day traders do. They put, if I put a little alert here and an alert here for the current price to reach to that point, then it alerts me that I can go to it and say, okay, hey, it's at a point where interesting thing should occur with a higher probability of that event occurring in this region here. So that might be something that I could work on. Now this one this is the match trader. I haven't figured out how to set the alerts at this stage. I haven't figured out how to set alerts. I think that might be a good thing to do. So I may just use the MT5 to figure something out. Maybe I can use that to, since I have another trading challenge on the MT5, I can use that to set the alerts and then use it on here. When the alert goes off on MT5, then I can go to this same point on this match trader and figure out and make the right trades. So there is a song about this. It's called Just a Little Bit, and it's called Respect, right? That's respect. I see it. I see the respect. I see the respect. I see the respect. I see the respect. I see the respect here. Just a little bit.